It's a damp, chilly night at Wrigley Field in Chicago. We welcome you to Game 6 of this National League Championship Series, where the Cubs are trying to close it out on the home front, leading this best-of-7 series over the Florida Marlins 3-2. And on the mound for the Cubs, an 18-game winner during the regular season, 2-0 in the postseason, right-hander Mark Prior.
This is the do-it-all guy for this Cubs, the right guy for the job. You're looking for a guy on the mound that struggles in the first inning. That ain't Mark Prior.
Popped up short left field, and Alex Gonzalez out to get it. A very late arriving crowd here at Wrigley Field. Still a number of empty seats. Slapped into left center field. It'll fall in a base hit for Luis Castillo. He's a one-out base runner. It is interesting to note that the first game that Prior started in this series, the Cubs won the game 12-3. They gave Prior an early 8-0 lead. 3-2 on Rodriguez. Runner goes. Breaking ball is high, and the Marlins have 2 on with 1 out here in the opening inning against Prior. Prior got ahead of Pudge Rodriguez in that at-bat. Has 12 hits in his last 25 at-bats. First pitch swinging, fly ball into right center field and playable for Lofton. Castillo will tag up and they'll advance on to third, 2 away in the inning. A little surprise, Cabrera first pitch swinging there after the
there's the numbers on the season, and I think Al Leiter had it right. This guy is a stud out there when he's on. He's nervous, but I don't think his knees are shaking. He's ready for this start and an outstanding season.
And there's Lofton again. He floats one into right field, a leadoff base hit. Bunt him over. Mark only 4 of 23 in the LCS. Puts down the bunt perfectly. He will advance a runner.
Nice job.
Served into right field. It will fall. A base hit. Lofton will score. Sosa to second, and the Cubs lead 1-0.
That is a great at-bat because
if Pavano can duplicate that pitch, he throws it again.
Ground ball in the hole. Gonzalez will not even attempt the throw. That'll be an infield hit for Alou, and Sosa stays at second base.
You see, he can't hit it, but he shows, throw it again.
Fly ball left field. Conon's got it for the second out of the inning. Well, you look at the Ivy.
But you also don't have to throw a strike for him to hit a laser somewhere.
There's a laser into right field, but playable for Cabrera, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 men left. Marlins bat in the second, trailing Mark Prior, 1-0. Lowell had a sensational regular season before breaking the hand. A couple of big home runs here in the LCS. In the air, straightaway center field. Lofton racing back, and at the track, he's got it. The impact of Kenny Lofton since coming over from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We get a little bit more room to work with.
1 away in the inning for Jeff Conine. He slaps it off the glove of Simon and hit him in the head. And Prior late getting over to the bag. He thought that Simon would catch that ball. We'll see how they rule it, but Conine aboard with 1 away. Mark got Cabrera on a fly ball to center and struck out Lee to end the inning. Ground ball, they get the out at second, and that's all. 2 away in the inning. Well, it's time to take a look at our Sprint Virtual Manager question. Broken bat roller up the middle. Bresolonic will get there and throw out Pavano to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 1-0 Chicago. Trying to finish off the Florida Marlins with a 1-0 lead. First pitch swinging, Alex Gonzalez, 2 Alex Gonzalez, 1 pitch, 1 out.
It's happened a few times in this series, hasn't it?
It's a great job. First of all, first inning is a big pressure inning for a starting pitcher anyway. But for him to have that start and only give up 1 run, that was great.
Slapped in the hole. Gonzalez lost his footing, throws anyway, and it's Tardy. We talked about how wet the field is. They have the infield covered.
Going to try to drop it down one more time, isn't he?
Yes.
Ooh. Pulled it back and looked at a strike 3. Back to the top of the order we go with Kenny Lofton. He led off the game with a single. A bunt got him a second. He scored on a double by Sosa. 1 hopper at Lee, and that's that. 1 hit, 1 man left. We played 2 in Game 6. The Marlins trail Pryor and the Cubs by a run. Pryor's allowed 2 hits, walked a batter, struck out 1 through the first 2 innings. Bouncing ball off the glove of Pryor and Gresolano. And he throws it by Randall Simon. Pierre will stay put at first base.
That ball didn't even short hop him. That ball's like right in between his legs.
And now the pitch gets away from Pavano, and Pierre will get into scoring position. That has scored a pass ball on Pavano. Now Castillo bumps it in the air. Diving play by Ramirez.
High fastball, tough ball to bunt softly and on the ground. Great play by Ramirez.
Ball's not going to get to the outfielders in time, plus it's wet. You're not going to throw Pierre out of the plate.
Chopper down to third. Ramirez will throw to first. 2 away in the inning, and Pierre still standing at second base.
It's a good pitch. Pudge is looking back at that first pitch curveball.
Pryor pitching out of trouble for the 2nd time in the first 3 innings of this game. And will work out of trouble, it appears. Short center. And Lofton calls off Gresolano, and that's out. Pryor pitches around the air by his second baseman. Still 1-0 Chicago. Dusty Baker scoffing at the questions posed by the local media, especially about Gresolano. Fly ball into right field and caught by Cabrera. 1 away. So here comes Sammy Sosa.
Double that up with another fastball. Perfect slider.
That was the location he wanted the last time Sosa was up there. While we have a moment, let's send it to Los Angeles. Here's Jeannie Zalasko. Since the final week of the regular season, he said, I'm not worried about him at all. Big, strong guy and wants the ball. Gonzalez to his left, and Pavano moves through the heart of the order in 1-2-3 fashion. We play 3 at Wrigley Field. 1-0 Cubs.
23, but these guys are throwing mid to upper 90-mile-an-hour fastballs in on his hands, and that's his weak area.
First pitch fastball in the air to right center field. Lofton still drifting with room.
I think he's starting to look better on the fastball. First at bat, he threw him 7 fastballs and he hit him hard.
Struck him out, fastball away. Second strikeout of the game by Pryor.
As a racquetball player 10 years ago.
Check swing. And did he go? The umpire never made the call. And the umpire at first base said he didn't go around. It's ball 4.
Said Larry Poncino out there first.
Close to an automatic out as there is, and then the pitcher's spot after that. Nice play down the line and throws him out. The Cubs think he has a chance to be a very good defensive third baseman.
And he can swing that back. Play ball here. Gonzalez will handle it himself, and just like that, the base is wiped clean. 2 gone in the inning. 3-2 pitch. And it's ball 4. A 2-out walk to Gonzalez. First walk of the game given up by Pavano, who has excellent control. Walked just 40 batters. Now Paul Bacco. Ground ball right at Castillo. And that'll do it in the fourth inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're back after a word from your local Fox station. Breaking ball, Pavano caught looking.
If you want to know how good this pitch is, don't even watch the pitch.
Pierre set 5 single-season records in his first season in Florida. Steve mentioned the hits, multi-hit games, stolen bases, at-bats, and singles. And that one gets by Grzelcyk into right field. Second time Pierre has been aboard tonight, his first hit.
To a stack.
Every guy on the field is watching Pierre.
He goes. Pitch taken high and away. Throw to second, and he's out at second base. Pierre has been thrown out 3 times in 4 stolen base attempts. In the air down a left field line, a long run for everyone, and who got it? Comes up to end the inning. Pryor will lead things off with a 1-0 lead. So far, Pavano has been more than up to the challenge in his first postseason start. That's his 3rd strikeout. 1 away in the inning. We'll look at the pitch count for Pavano. This will be number 70. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pavano here in the 5th. He has 4 in the game.
The ball, when thrown with your hand behind the ball, it tumbles straight down, looking just like a fastball.
That one's straight down, and Pavano fans the side. Pryor, Lofton, Grzelcyk go down. Pryor has a 1-0 lead as we go to the top half of the 6th. Not this time.
Breaking ball off the plate.
This is what you call pitching backwards. He pitches curveball, curveball, then fastball. Back to curveball.
Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 6th for Pryor. He has 6 strikeouts in the game. Fly ball, right field. Sosa waiting, and the inning is over. The Cubs are 9 outs away from a trip to the World Series. It's only a 1-run game.
The location had more hit me.
Jeez, that just hung right out over the plate. Huge mistake that he got away with.
Shattered back, grounded down to 3rd. Low bare hand throws, and it gets by Lee. Sosa going to stay at first base. And I know Cub fans don't like to hear about it. Sosa board, Alou waits. Line into left field, a base hit. Conine over to cut it off. And the Cubs have the first 2 on here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I talked to Wayne Rosenthal before the game as well about
ground ball to short. Gonzalez on the bag for 1, throws for a double play. Sosa on to 3rd, 2 away in the inning. Game 4 starter and loser. Dontrell Willis comes on from the bullpen. Alex Gonzalez next. This may be the only batter Dontrell Willis facing. And that ball gets away. And the Cubs lead 2-0.
Figured 1-0 was too close for comfort. There's a steady hum of happy chatter right now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs tack on a run. We go to the 7th. 2-0 back after a word from your local Fox station. And went to San Diego, 1 win away from getting to the series. That ball in the air down the left field line. Moises Alou in the room, one away.
Not with that win.
San Diego came back and won. Conan has reached twice. He has singled and walked. Fly ball in the short center. Often waving off Alou. 2 away. This will be the 95th pitch of the game for the 23-year-old Mark Pryor. In the air, right field. Sosa drifting, inning over. The Cubs 6 outs away from advancing to the World Series. 3-2 to Baco. Line into center field, a base hit. Let's take a game break and send it back to Los Angeles. Here's Jeannie Zalasko, former major league pitcher and pitching coach, who pupiled, among others, Nolan Ryan and Randy Johnson. That one put down beautifully. Pryor will advance a runner. Swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 away. Cubs bat, bottom of the 7th inning. Grzelcyk, a floater into center field, and a fall a hit. They will wave around Baco. 3-0 Chicago.
Hit a hanging slider out of the ballpark for a home run when he faced him down in Florida.
Cabrera coming on. It'll drop. And on to third goes Grzelcyk. Popped up at Cabrera in right field. Should in the inning. And it does. The Cubs score a run. And we go to the 8th. 3-0. Pitching staff led by Mordecai Three-Finger Brown, won 29 games that year. In the air at Alou. 1 away. And it is interesting to note that in those days the Cubs did not play here at Wrigley Field. That's a fair ball down the left field line off the bat of Pierre. He'll make the turn and coast into second base with a 1-out double. Couldn't get it, and he's livid with a fan.
We've seen this happen here before. That is very, very close.
And that's a Cub fan who tried to make that catch.
Why?
And it's ball 4 to Castillo. The pitch gets away from Baco, and advancing on to third is Pierre. So now the tying run will come to the plate for the Florida Marlins here in the top of the 8th inning. Into left field, a base hit by Rodriguez. He is delivered again. Pierre scores to make it a 3-1 ball game. The tying run is aboard, and the go-ahead run is coming to the plate. And decision time now for Dusty Baker. Does he give the ball to Kyle Farnsworth in the bullpen? He homered off Pryor, his first start of this series in Game 2. Ground ball in the hole is short. And bobbled by Gonzalez, and everybody's safe. They weren't going to turn the double play. They certainly would have gotten the force out at second base. Lee had 2 hits, including a home run off Pryor in Game 2. Hammered down the left field line, and the game will be tied up. Scoring is Castillo. Scoring is Rodriguez. It's a 3-3 game as the frustration ends for Derek Lee.
I was just going to say that Derek Lee has been dangerously close to catching up with one of those fastballs that Pryor has been throwing.
Tie this game up at 3. There's ball 4 to Mike Lowell. We start on the pop fly down to third base line a moment ago. Go ahead run stands at third. And Jeff Conine, the batter. In the air, right field. Plenty deep enough, you would assume, to get Cabrera home. Sosa the catch. The throw will come to the plate, and the Marlins have taken a 4-3 lead on a sac fly RBI off the bat of Jeff Conine. The San Diego Padres scored a couple of runs. They got the break they needed on the ground ball that went through the legs of Leon Durham. They scored 4 more times to win the game and win the series.
Good fastball hitter.
That ball hammered into left center field. On the run, Alou. On the run is Lofton, and it's off the ivy. 3 runs are going to score on a double by Mordecai. A 7-run Florida 8th inning. And this crowd at Wrigley Field stunned in disbelief. Mike Remlinger now on the pitch, and Juan Pierre the batter. Lined into right field, a base hit. They're going to wave around Mordecai. He will score. It is an 8-run Florida 8th inning.
It's part of the reason why you come to the game.
Popped up down the first base line, and Bresalovic out to get it. And that'll end the inning. The Florida Marlins take advantage of a couple of strange plays and a big error to score 8 runs in the inning.
At 9 miles, but that's the one you want to complain about. Why don't you get the guy out on that next one?
Swing and a miss, and gone is Ramirez to open the Cub 8th inning. In a lot of ways, it's no different than what we saw with Gonzalez committing the error.
Coming to the plate with men on, because it looked to me like he was getting closer and closer to timing Pryor's fastball. And he got a first pitch fastball and hammered it.
Fly ball, short left field. Conine runs it down quickly, 2 away here in the Cub 8th inning. Alex Gonzalez pops it up. Short center field, Castillo out to get it, and the Cubs are gone 1-2-3 against Urbina in the 8th. We head for the 9th. Marlins in front, 8-3. So we go to the 9th inning, and the Cubs trail by 5. And the former Florida Marlin, Antonio Alfonseca, takes over on the mound. Rodriguez lines one into left center, 1 pitch and 1 out.
You know, the feeling of this crowd and the way they're stunned right now have a momentum builder for the Florida Marlins if they hang on and win this one.
Grounded and through the hole into left field, a base hit for Miguel Cabrera. He reached on the air by Alex Gonzalez in that 8-run 8th inning. On the ground down to third. They get 1, and they get 2 to end the inning. The Cubs have lost 67 consecutive games, trailing after 8. They'll try and change that as they bat him in 9th in Game 6. Rooting on his team, and 1 freak split-second play as it's strike 3 to Baco. You can only hope and pray. And again, some out there may say, the guy's being sappy. You know what?
Didn't help the Cubs, but it did not beat them.
Fly ball into right field. Encarnacion is there, and the Cubs are down to their final out. The coordinating producer of Major League Baseball on Fox is Michael Weissman. Popped up into foul ground. Mike Lowell with room, and we are going to a 7th game in this National League Championship Series in stunning fashion. The Florida Marlins score 8 runs in the 8th inning and beat Mark Pryor and the Cubs 8-3. Psycho, you said it before the game. The pressure was on the Marlins tonight.